Assalamualaikum. My name is Noor Zaina Ahmad. I am 50 years old. Currently, I'm doing, because of COVID-19, I'm doing online business in beauty products.
So, what do you want to say about this new situation of COVID 19 in Malaysia? You were talking about you knew this in December, and then the whole episode. You can share it now in English.
Okay, I get actually in Malaysia the COVID-19 was widely discussed somewhere in March. But I get to know about COVID-19 when my late mother was admitted to the hospital, and then due to pneumonia, and then because I just got back from Umrah. I went for Umrah in end of December 2019. I came back early of January 2020. So when she was admitted to the hospital, I was coughing. So it's a normal thing when you came back from Umrah that you cough. So since I'm in the university, since I'm in the hospital, so I thought that, why not just go and see the doctor and get a
Yeah.
cough drop something. So when I went inside and see the doctor, so I told him that they did ask me, okay, did you go somewhere, whatever. So I said, okay, I just got back from Umrah. So the moment that they heard that I just got back from Umrah, so they put me in a quarantine room.
Whoa.
So it was okay.
Yeah.
And then the doctor came in with all the suits, just like the suits that the all the medical people is using now.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, so like we make it after I came out from the room, we make it as a joke,
Yeah.
a fun joke. Just now the doctor came in with a spaceship and all that, checked me, and then he said, okay, I'm free
You
of
have a photo of that? You have a photo? You
No,
will
I
have.
didn't
You didn't have.
have phone. I cannot bring any phones inside.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Even at that time, one time wanted to go to the toilet. I have to go like one whole round, not connecting to people.
Oh.
And at that time still we just know that, okay, there's a virus in China, in Wuhan, China. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing so big about it until March.
Yeah.
February, end of February towards March.
So now that it has arrived in Malaysia, what are the impacts that COVID-19 has brought in families, in businesses? Since you are a businesswoman and good in marketing, so what is the impact that has created now?
Okay. Now the most impact that I see is that for those people, because I have friends that having beauty spa, they have shops. Selling food, and then they have restaurants that they have to close down, and then there are people that paid by daily paid, like my cousins who's working in McDonald's and all that, who get daily paid. So they got laid off. So those are the impacts that the negative impact that I see. I'm in a small country. I'm in a small state, so I cannot give you the big impact like in Kuala Lumpur, which I find the impact is bigger.
So
But
you are in Alor Setar now?
Yeah, I'm in Alor Setar now.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm in Alor Setar now. It's a small town, so we still go out, but not as much as we did, because we obey because over here in Alor Setar, the people scared of police and the soldiers. So go out from the house.
Yeah.
It's in Alor Setar is 95% obey. PKP.
Yeah.
The lockdown. We obey the lockdown.
Yeah. Earlier, you were talking about the impact that has created on catering and other businesses. What do you say about that?
Actually, before, I think 3 days before we were supposed to lock down, which is on the 18th of March, I attended a training, an online marketing training. And then I got to find out at that time that my ex-boss, Dr. Aizat Osman, he had, I think he had a class, supposed to be a training session with over 3,000 people, if I'm not mistaken, the
Mm.
figure. Okay, it was cancelled due to
Okay.
COVID-19. And
Ah.
then, but I mean, Alhamdulillah, we still managed to go on with our class in Penang. I think about 300 or 400 of us attended the class, but we are given hand sanitizer, and then seating arrangement is quite a bit far from
Mm.
the normal classes that we
Mhm.
have.
Mhm.
So, which at that time I start to think that might be this COVID-19 is really a serious matter. So, and then after that, on the day that lockdown, my cousin supposed to have a wedding,
Ah.
a feast.
Okay.
Yeah, a wedding, a feast. We did the angkat nikah early during the in the morning on the 18th, but we cannot go on with the feast with the
Mm.
kenduri.
Mm.
Uh, then because she already paid the catering advance of 5,000 ringgit, and I heard from my aunties that the catering company won't give back the money because they
Ah.
already buy things,
Oh.
yeah, chicken, meat, and everything.
They,
So
they
they
could
will
have
do.
given the chicken. They could have given all the whatever they bought.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we did because her case that she is on the first day
Mm.
of the lockdown.
Yeah.
We wanted to continue with the feast, but
Mm.
then we are advised by the police that better don't.
Ah. Ah. Okay.
So these are the I mean the gathering. We cannot do the gathering,
Yeah.
and then the mosque here is also closed. You
Mm.
cannot do Friday
Ah.
prayers and all
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Mm. Uh, so now there are lots of time and opportunities for the family members to be around in one room. So,
Yeah.
what is your experience? How do you enjoy that togetherness? And do you have any other funny stories which is happening in other houses?
Okay. We although now I'm staying in my late mother's house. I'm alone. My brothers and sister cannot come back and visit me,
Mm.
but because I'm staying in the village, so I have my aunties, my uncles, and my cousins' children. So it's in our village is really not so-called lockdown,
Mm.
because we make sure that the children doesn't go out from the kampung,
Mm.
so they won't be like affected much by the COVID-19.
Mm.
So in the evening, they still play footballs, they still play with each other. So it kind of nice.
Yeah.
And my one of my auntie, because she got a house in another place, but during because the lockdown happened during the school holiday.
Mm.
So every school holiday she will come back with her grandchildren to the kampung.
Mm.
So when this thing happened, so the grandchildren is actually very happy
Mm.
being locked down in kampung,
Oh,
because
okay.
they can play football, they can mix
Yeah.
with the other students and all that. So for us, not really sad, not really
Okay.
sad, because
Mm.
as I said, people, we don't see COVID-19 in a
Mm.
way, don't
Mm.
see the virus, so we still feels that it's not so dangerous, I think.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a valid point. Yeah.
It's still, I think with I'm not advising that you don't get alarmed by the COVID-19,
Mm.
but sometimes you need to have positive thinking,
Yeah.
that move on with your life, because
Yeah.
if not, you still keep COVID-19, keep thinking of COVID-19, the virus will get me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my opinion.
Yes.
I might be wrong,
Mm.
but that's my opinion. You have to be positive on
Yeah.
COVID-19.
Yeah. So, coming to conclude, what are the what are the lessons? What are the lessons that can be learnt from this COVID-19 episode till now? Now it's only 3-4 months. I don't know how long it would go. As a human life, so people have been stressing to earn money and all that. So, They were spending a lot of time on earning. Um, do you think that this COVID-19 has come to teach us something about human life?
Okay. As I said again, I'm talking based on my surrounding experience. I can be wrong, and I might be wrong. But for me, um, looking at what's the situation now, and then looking through my Facebook's friends' comments and status, this COVID-19 bring family together. The children's, as I said, in busy life in the town area, not even not only in KL, but also in Alor Setar. I see that my family, I mean, the situation is the parents came back around 7 o'clock. To get to see the children for only 3 hours, even in Alor Setar. And then they don't spend much time together. They don't eat together, they don't cook together. But this COVID-19 teach us something. You cook together. I mean, the mother will cook, and then the father will do the groceries. Only the father can go out to buy groceries. The mother
Okay.
cannot go out to buy groceries in Malaysia.
Hmm.
So the father, you'll see funny things happen in the supermarket.
How
And one husband was like, make a WhatsApp call. Okay, is this a thing? Is this a thing? Is this a thing?
Yeah.
It's very funny. And then
Yeah.
the mother will start cooking. And those mothers that don't know how to cook also start cooking.
Yeah.
They Google up
Yeah.
recipe and everything.
Hmm.
I kind of look at this COVID-19 as a positive things where I don't. I'm not surprised after COVID-19 there will be children that missing their mother cook.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh-huh.
you know, and missing their parents' time with them,
Yeah.
and I hope that it will teach us something. It will teach us something in the future. But for now, I think it brings back together lah, the
Yeah.
family,
Yeah. Yeah.
together.
Yeah, talking about togetherness, and you said about the kampong that you live in, the village that you live in, and the life is very different from the rural to urban. The last point that I want you to say is that what is the one thing that humanity has missed from our traditional way of living, which is more nature centric? No, like after COVID-19, what is the one thing that we have to understand about nature and then living with nature?
Okay. One thing is that as I said just now, we cannot see the virus. No, we cannot
Yeah.
see. It's not on the skin, it's not on the face, it's not on the body, so we cannot see.
Yeah.
So we don't know from
Yeah.
where,
Yeah.
this will affect us, the virus.
Yeah.
So I hope that for future, I mean, if you can see now people together, like in my place, people are togetherness. So it gives positivity, and then I hope that this togetherness, and even here in Malaysia, that we are Malaysian, we are Hindus, we are Malays, we are Chinese, we are others. We have all the races. During COVID-19, we get together. We get together to help each other.
Yeah.
So I think on that part, I hope that all this we carry until after COVID-19.
Yeah.
After COVID-19, so the love that we have for each other, the respect that we have for each other, will continue more
Yeah.
after COVID-19.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. It was wonderful talking with you.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.